Long time no see. I'm seeing you after a long time.
Thanks to the bubble.
Right, I must first your thoughts, because you're such a big believer in process and not so much about the results. So just tell us about how was the process for your team?
Well, again, when you come to Bangalore, it's a good wicket, and early part of the IPL you get a lot of dew. So we always think about scoring more runs, but it's good if you keep it as a thought. You want to start well, and then look to alter the whatever is there in your mind, because I feel it was slightly tacky to start off. So first couple of overs, maybe three, the fast bowlers get a bit of help. So it's important to go through that and then look to accelerate. And maybe look to get, something that is a par score, because the moment you start aiming for a par plus and you end up getting 165, 170, then the game is done, especially with a lot of dew that happens in the first half. So we kept it simple, and we said we'll try to get as much as possible in the second half of the game.
See, Devon Conway is an international name, everyone knows him. Shivam Dube, you've got a certain plan for him. He's batting at the top of the order and starting to deliver. So what have you seen in Shivam Dube?
Well, he's someone who can hit very cleanly. Yes, fast bowlers, he has an issue with the fast bowlers, but when it comes to the spinners, he's a very clean hitter, and he's a tall guy, so he has a different reach compared to some of the other batters. So the spinners, they have to adjust their length according to him. And, we had certain plans for him, but once he arrived for our camp, he was injured, so we couldn't do a lot of work. So, we feel that he's somebody who can deliver, who can get us those extra runs in the middle overs. The thing is, he needs to believe in that more than us. We know he has the talent, but once you cross the rope and when you're standing over there, you're on your own. So you need to have that belief in yourself.
See, one of your biggest strengths that often gets talked about is the calmness. But when Maxwell and Faf du Plessis were going the way they did, tell us your exact thoughts, because you're thinking, is the match slipping away, or you're hoping that a couple of wickets are bound to come?
Well, whenever you score 210, 220 runs, the batsmen, they have to keep on hitting. So it's a matter of few overs in the middle. But, if Faf and Maxi, they would have continued, they would have won the game by 18th over or maybe 18.5 overs. So, you need to get engrossed into the process. Okay, what is the bowling change? What can I do from which end? What is really happening? Something has really changed, or, it's quite the same. So, we, like from behind, I keep assessing that. Maybe it's easy for me because, I'm so close to the game. I can see, if there's any deflection off the wicket, for the spinners or the fast bowlers. So, I'm always involved in, what needs to be done rather than thinking about the result. If people bowl well, if I can provide them with a good feel and, give them nice suggestions, that's a win for me.
So final question, you have captain people like Bravo, and there was a time Deepak Chahar, was bowling the death overs in the past, Doug Bollinger and all that. Now you've got some young bowlers, short and experienced, Hangargekar, Tushar Deshpande, and now Pathirana. How tough, or how do you handle this challenge?
Well, it is a difficult one because there's a lot of pressure on the youngsters, when you're bowling the death overs. Also, especially this time when there's a lot more dew on the field, and it's not easy to execute the Yorkers. But they're working very hard, and that's what is important. What we look at is, again, the process. What is the process? So, you are supposed to bowl the last few overs for the franchisee. What are you doing, to make yourself more successful? And that's what is needed. So, Bravo, being over here, he's one of the specialists when it comes to the last few overs. So, under him, I feel the bowlers, they will gain that confidence. He will give them alternate plans as to this is also, that can be done. So I feel overall it is a team game, and it's slight change over here. The team is, the bowling coach, the coach, and a few of the senior players, and they guide as to what is your strength. And we keep on saying, whatever your strength is, keep working at that. You will get hit, but what you need to see is you get hit on a good plan and you just start bowling to a bad plan. So, that differentiation needs to be there.
Well done. Congratulations on this win, and the team is looking good this season. So all the best for that.
Thank you.
So that was Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the winning captain. Our final presentation is the Player of the Match award.